Arkansas' streaming news leader. This is THV 11 Morning News at 7 on THV 11 Plus.
Happy Friday, everybody, and happy early Valentine's Day. I hope it's off to a great start on this Friday morning here on THV 11 Plus. Beautiful Friday, getting set for Saturday. It's going to be very rainy, but hopefully traffic and everything smooth on the way to work today.
It's very light this morning.
Good.
Ashley always talks about, of course, she's taking the day off, so I'm filling in on traffic, and it's been an easy day so far. Knock on wood.
We're still in the honeymoon phase of traffic.
Exactly. It's just now 7 o'clock. I know a lot of folks are just now leaving, but normally we see a little bit more volume, even especially in this downtown area, but it's pretty light this morning, and things are moving along just very nicely. So you get a nice sunrise to start with, and then traffic, no problem, getting to where you need to be on time. We are seeing those all green in our area. Again, no delays this morning. If you left on time, you're going to get there on time, and that's the great news here. So just keep moving along, and I'll keep you updated throughout the morning. And as far as weather goes, let's talk a little weather. We've got a few clouds out there, as you just saw, but not a lot. We're going to see the clouds increase as we're heading into the afternoon and evening, but most of the rain's going to hold off until late tonight, maybe even 9:30. So it's a perfect day if you want to have an early Valentine's Day celebration and get out and about, or you can wait until Sunday, because Saturday is going to be a bit of a rainy day. We have a weather impact alert again for pockets of heavy rain and a bit of thunder as well, all throughout the day and the evening. 41 in the capital city. We're seeing some 30s to our north, still seeing that northeasterly breeze, still a little cool out there, but we're about 6 degrees warmer than we were yesterday, and it's making all the difference out there this morning. There was a definite chill yesterday, and today not so bad out there. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day. Looking for that high in the mid to upper 60s here in central Arkansas. Those clouds will continue to increase, as I mentioned, as we are going into the evening. Looking for those warmer temperatures to be down to their south, and that's where we're going to see a lot of the heavier rain as well, and also maybe a few of those storms that could be a little bit more intense. But the biggest chance for rain is Saturday, and it'll be out of here early on Sunday, making for a beautiful beginning of the week.
We begin with a THV 11 update as investigators are now expanding their efforts in the urgent search for Nancy Guthrie. The FBI is upping the reward offered and is sharing new information, with the case stretching into a second week. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn has more.
The FBI has released a more detailed description of the masked person seen on Nancy Guthrie's doorbell camera from the night she disappeared. The Bureau says the suspect is male, 5'9" or 5'10", with an average build. The FBI also says he was wearing a black 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack backpack like the one seen here. FBI teams continue scouring the neighborhood for clues. Investigators temporarily put up a white tent at the entrance of Nancy Guthrie's house Thursday, and a source also tells CBS News black gloves found during the search have been sent for DNA testing. Meanwhile, investigators are asking neighbors to recheck their security cameras, expanding the time frame to include the days before and after the 84-year-old disappeared.
The offender had to do some kind of a recon.
Retired FBI profiler Mary Ellen O'Toole says she believes the suspect may have been in the neighborhood before Guthrie went missing.
It does not necessarily mean he's going to stand out like some strange guy that is frightening to people, but rather would blend in so that he doesn't generate a lot of concern.
Today Show host Savannah Guthrie posted childhood videos on social media Thursday with the message, "Our lovely mom, we will never give up on her. Thank you for your prayers and hope." Flower tributes are growing outside Nancy Guthrie's home as the efforts to bring her back stretch into a 13th day. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Here at home in Arkansas, we're learning more about the capture of Ouachita County fugitive David Davenport after a 24-hour manhunt this week. He was wanted in a multi-year burglary spree from 2024. Authorities searched 24-year-old Patrick Robertson's East Camden home Tuesday and discovered these stolen items from fire stations, plus some firearms, chainsaws, and tools taken across Ouachita County. Robertson is now behind bars on charges of theft and fleeing. A federal jury convicts 2 Arkansas men and another from California for their roles in a multi-state drug ring. Kevin Langle of Pine Bluff and Larry Rogers are to be sentenced later this year, along with Bruce Smith of California. The U.S. attorney said Smith had more than 500 grams of meth, while the 2 men from Arkansas conspired to sell it. They are the latest to be found guilty out of 18 indicted over the past 4 years.
A partial government shutdown seems to be looming on Capitol Hill. Thursday, the U.S. Senate voted down a bill to fund the Department of Homeland Security. Lawmakers voting 52-47, with all but 1 Democrat opposing the measure. The party is demanding changes to ICE policies, including a ban on masks, body camera requirements, and stricter warrant rules.
Unless there are really strong, meaningful reforms to rein in ICE and stop the violence, there will not be Democratic votes.
Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson says the White House is negotiating with Democratic leadership and says it is unclear to him what they hope to gain.
The ICE funding is already done for the entirety of the Trump administration, so they're not affecting that in any way.
Divisions that would be impacted by the partial shutdown include FEMA, TSA, and the U.S. Coast Guard. With the Senate out on a week-long recess, the department could be closed for at least 11 days. Back here at home, there was some good news ahead of severe weather season. Arkansas's weather watching and data collection are about to get a major upgrade.
A new statewide network of high-tech weather stations is in the work, and one of those sites will be right in the heart of Bryce Country. THV 11's Tamer Knight joins us with those details. Good morning, Tamer.
Well, good morning, Karen and Hayden. A lot of work goes on at the University of Arkansas Rice Research and Extension Center near Stuttgart. But soon, researchers won't just be studying what comes out of the ground, they'll also be tracking what's happening in the sky. University officials tells us they are excited to take on this new role. This extension is one of 20 locations across the state to host a new state-of-the-art weather station. While many of the sites already have weather equipment, this project will upgrade each location with identical technology, creating a connected network that shares data. The project is being led by Assistant Professor Elvis Eli in Fayetteville and is funded through a federal grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Eli says Arkansas has long needed more consistent statewide data.
The project came from a need, a critical need in our state, which is the the limited information that we have about weather variables to support our research, our extension, and our education activities.
Other university officials hope the weather station will be a resource for farmers, scientists, students, and more. Now, the long-term data could also help farmers and researchers better understand how weather impacts agriculture across Arkansas. Now, once completed, all of the information will be posted online for public access. Reporting for THV 11 News, I'm Tamer Knight.
Tamer, thank you. Now let's check in with Tracy for a look at the roads first. Tracy?
Well, this Friday morning's looking pretty good. Ashley is off today, so filling in here, and luckily the roads are being nice to me this morning so far. It's only 7:08, so we still got to get everybody out there, but volume's been pretty low this morning. It typically is on Fridays. I think a lot of folks work from home, or maybe they've taken the day off again for that holiday, maybe a little extra time with the one you love. We are seeing a bit of volume out there, but again, not anything major, and there's been no delays really, and so things are moving really smoothly across the entire metro, so we'll keep you updated as we're heading throughout the morning. All right, let's talk weather now. We're starting out this morning with a beautiful sunrise, and enjoy this day. We are going to see lots of clouds and rain as we're heading into at least the first part of the weekend. And we are going to want to keep an eye on that radar for sure. You can take a picture of this QR code again with your phone, and a little link will pop up. You click on that and you can save that and check this live radar anytime, anywhere you are, and you'll need it this weekend. Just kind of know what's coming and going, especially if you're going to be out and about. This is going to be especially very helpful as we enter severe weather season. You'll be watching the radar like I do, I bet. Rain chances certainly increase as we're heading into our Saturday. It's going to hold off for the most part today. We may start seeing a few light showers around 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight, and then it's going to be out of here early Sunday morning, which is good news. Valentine's Day, though, well, maybe order in and watch a movie. It's going to be one of those days. We are going to see continuous rain throughout the day, a bit heavier at times, and a few pockets of thunder as well. Looking for that high in the low to mid 60s. And as far as those rain totals, we are certainly seeing the biggest area that is going to be mainly to our south here, but that could include central Arkansas. So we could get around 2 or so inches, and that drought condition certainly saying we need every drop of it.